Welcome. This is Your Right to Know, the PJ Wright Coaching Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Hargrove. The man to my right, always, Coach PJ Wright.
How's it going, Jeremy?
Wonderful, wonderful. Here on this fall break.
Yeah, fall break. It's always an exciting time.
Again,
how we're going to handle practice, how we're going to handle going through the week. It's an odd. It's a weird time right now. We can get into everything that's going on, but carry on.
Last Thursday, East Limestone at East Limestone.
Yep, Thursday night game. We played at East. Did come up short. Got our third region loss. Moves our record now to 4-3. Yeah, I'm telling you, we played so hard. I can't express enough how proud I am of our team and our kids and how much I love watching them play and watching them execute things and seeing them really seeing them fail at times and then get to the side and talk about it and say, you know what, if I could have just done this, they're understanding more. For 3 quarters we played really, really well. Yeah. And with some spots of some bad, but fatigue set in. And anytime you get tired, the first thing to go is going to be your tackling, right. And tackling did get away from us. We dressed this week. We dressed 40 players this week, which is the lowest number we've dressed all year long. Throughout the course of the game, we played 26 players total. And I said at the beginning of the year, I said for us to be a good football team, one that competes on the next level like I think we should, we really need to get between 30 and 35 to almost 40 kids playing in a football game, just to eliminate the fatigue factor. And we're not there yet as a team. And you could see it. We're good for a half, or right. We're good for 3 quarters. We're good for 2.5 quarters. But it just fatigue got to us.
And we had the COVID bug hit.
It did, and that's what eliminated us. That's why we didn't travel as many people. That's why we didn't get to play as many kids. COVID got us. It's the first week that COVID really got us. And that's the other thing that I said at the beginning when I talked to any reporter that wanted to talk. Said, "What do you see? How do you see the season going?" And I said, "It's going to be the teams that will be successful will be the teams that handle this pandemic the best." And this is our first time that we really got hit by it. Now, East Limestone had to deal with it all year long. I think this was their first game that they were fully loaded. And we were not. It just happened at a bad time for us.
Right. And let's not forget, East Limestone's a good football team, like Russellville. They're good.
Yeah, and they are good. They're big and strong, and they do some good. They do different things on offense that make you have to prepare for. They can run, and Coach Pugh does a good job over there.
Do you want to go over some plays with us?
I'd love to. I'll show you some things, some good and bad, if that's okay.
That is great. We appreciate it. Guys, this is Your Right to Know. We'll be right back with some plays from Coach Wright.
All right, so let's look at some plays from last Thursday night. Ardmore Tigers visiting East Limestone. Again, it was an odd offense for us to have to go against. We schemed it well. We did some good things. This is the first drive of the game. East Limestone has completed a pass, got it down, and now it's 3rd down, and we're going to play the screen here. It's one of the few times we actually did a really good job of playing the back out of the backfield. You can see we played with our defensive front. We actually put our defensive line. Look at those 4 guys all in 2-point stances. And watch Tyler Thompson, number 50, land the back out and play the screen. Guys, they beat us with the screen for 3 years in a row. They've ran this play, and we were geared up for it. You can see I'm excited on the sideline because I knew that was such a big play for us to get this done. Tyler's alignment is wrong here, but he is going to get, he's going to go out. He doesn't get outside the tight end as he comes inside the tight end, but he does eyeball the back, and he sees him, and he lands it and does a really good job. That was a big stop. It's a big stop for us on the first drive of the game, and we actually hold them to a field goal. Now it's 3-0 East Limestone. It was a really good job by our defense to hold them to a field goal in that situation. East Limestone with the ball again. The Indians coming out. They're going to run a counter. Got the tight end and the tackle both pulling. You're going to see it really well from the tight copy, but Bryce Moore is going to make a great play here behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards as he sees both the guys pull. You can't have your eyes in the backfield. You have to do a really good job being disciplined and fitting where you're supposed to fit. And Bryce Moore does a good job right there. Let's look at it from the tight copy. As you'll see, Bryce, here's Bryce 51 here. And I'll show you both the good and the bad of this as we get into it and really how the scheme worked out. Watch Bryce. Watch how quickly he sees his 2 people in front of him pull. And watch where he goes. There he goes, fitting right there. That's a good job. Here's Bryce, unblocked player right there. The goal is they're going to put 3 backs in the hole or 3 hats in the hole. So we've got to put 3 hats in the hole. And there they are. 1, 2, 3, all fitting in the hole. Actually, here's the third right here. This is an extra player on this one with William Ricks fitting. You can see we have an out call with Tyler Thompson over here. Number 50, the defensive end. Tyler goes out to make this guy chase him, which he does, fits it perfectly, and here's our extra guys coming. Now you get to the bad part of it. You know, unfortunately, Luke's got his eyes in the backfield. Look at Luke. Luke sees this guy pull. He's going to actually go with the back, and so he's wrong, but Bryce makes up for it as both linebackers actually swap spots right there. But we end up making it fit. That's a good job by 51, Bryce Moore. Big play. Another big play in the game is 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, East is going to throw a pass here. Caden Newton is going to get a sack on this play. Caden, not a whole lot to it as Caden just beats the guard there with the speed rush off the edge. There he comes, and he fits it and makes the tackle. And really, to be honest, thank goodness he does, because they have a one-man route at the top there on William Ricks, and he's got him beat by about 3 or 4 steps. But Caden is able to get through there and get the big sack before he's able to get rid of it, or really before he's able to see the kid coming open for East. As you saw the time clock there, as time's running out here in the first quarter. Watch Caden again coming off the edge, getting held a little bit, but there he goes. He makes the fit. We make the stop. Good job by Caden. See it one more time. Here's Caden right here, getting the call from the sideline, and everybody fits up. Yes, sir. Good job, Caden Newton. Be excited. Good job. That's the most excitement you're going to see out of Caden. Good job, Caden. All right. Luke Hogan's going to make a big play here. Same type of situation. You can see both tight end and tackle pull. You can see 51, Bryce Moore. He sees it. He's going to fit. But there is Luke Hogan, who's play side, and he makes it fit. He makes a good tackle here in the backfield, a loss of 1 yard. Both linebackers do a good job making this one fit. You remember from the time before how Luke did not see it and he went backside. Well, this time you can play through Luke's eyes here. And he actually makes it fit as the running back comes across. There he is, and here's Luke fitting. That's a good job by Luke Hogan. Let's go slow on it so you can really get a good idea of what's going on here. Look at Bryce. Bryce doing a great job. Bryce didn't come off the field all night long. Offensive line, defensive linebacker, all special teams. Look at him go. Look at him fit. But there's 33, Luke Hogan, making the tackle. Nice roll tackle. You can see Chris Allen end up fitting up on top as well. It's a good job all the way across the board. Excellent play. Excellent play. Okay, kickoff return. Kickoff return. You saw that East Limestone decided not to kick it deep. They actually kicked it to Jacob Sanchez a lot, and Sanchez did a great job of fielding it. We anticipate this stuff happening. Why are you going to kick the ball deep? Well, in this case, they decided to play with fire. As you'd like to say, as Connor Harbin is going to take this ball 95 yards for a touchdown as he fields it. I'm going to be 100% honest on this play, on this kickoff return. This is Connor Harbin making a play. 100% Connor Harbin, because the other 10 don't do a whole lot. Connor Harbin runs out of there with this ball. As East Limestone, they run past him right there. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 unblocked players that actually run past Connor. And then Connor makes 26 miss right there, and he's off to the races. Here we go. Connor Harbin down the sideline. Go score, Connor. Look at Connor. He's fast now. He's fast and he's special, and I love watching him run. I love watching him get in the end zone. I love seeing the sideline get excited and be excited about getting in the end zone, making it a 10-7 game. What a great play by Connor Harbin. This play was actually number 1 on one of the media outlets' plays of the week, because this is a great job by 23. As you see him run down the sideline. Got some great video of this coming from all angles, sideline cameras and everything else. I want to say one more thing about this. As he gets in the end zone, you see, hey, cheerleaders, I love it. I love the new uniform. You got the black and yellow. You look good. I like them. Everybody looked good on Thursday night. It's a good job. It's a good crowd all across the board. You can see it from the tight copy here. One thing that'll jump out to you is really how many people we did not block as they run right past them. But there's 23. Find a seam, find a cut, and there you go. Connor Harbin. Great job as he gets in the end zone. Good job. They kept Chris Allen out of the end zone for the first time, but Connor Harbin was able to get in. All right, right before half, we got one timeout left. East Limestone has none. We're down to about 30 seconds, I think, left in the half. We debated on how we wanted to handle this. I asked our offensive coaches, let's take one shot and let's see how we do. Well, we actually took one shot and we overthrew Luke on the sideline. Came back and ran a safe play to Chris Allen with the screen. Chris does a good job going up and catching the ball and really making a play to give us a chance to score right before half. They're in a different defense, a little safer defense, back them up. But this is Brody Dunn mating up on his man here. Does a good job. And you'll see Cole Tipton and Bryce Moore getting down the field. Now, Cole's going to claim that this is going to be a pancake. I'll let you be the judge. Watch 54. Here's 54 right here. You be the judge. You tell me if this is a pancake for Cole. Get there, Cole. Get there, Cole. I think it is, guys. Cole Tipton getting him one on the ground there. As we come out of there with that play, you can see it from the tight copy. Little screen. 31 seconds to go, down 17-7. Would love to get some points right before half. I'm thinking field goal all the way now. As here comes Chris Allen coming down the sideline or down the hash, making a big play. So here's the next play, 1st and 10, coming out of a timeout. We've used our last timeout. Let's get the ball to Chris again. Little now screen. Oh boy, here we go. Get it down to the 25-yard line. Now I'm going to tell you, looking at where we are as a kicking unit, I do feel like we need to have the ball, inside the 20 to really have a legitimate chance to get the ball through the goalpost. So we got one more chance here with no timeouts at the end of this play. As you can see, the now screen again from the tight copy down the sideline. Chris Allen, get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. He does. Good job. by Chris. And we came up empty. We ended up throwing the interception on the next play. I said it at halftime. I did not like the decision to throw the ball in the end zone there, but got the interception, came up empty. Hey, 17-7, and we're in this ball game. We're in the game. Here's the opening drive to come out of the second half. I told the guys at halftime that we needed to put together a sustained drive. I didn't care if we scored or not. I would love to score, but let's get the ball around midfield and punt and play some defense, at least flip field position. Well, our offensive coaches put together a nice run of plays here to get the ball into the end zone at the very end of this drive with Brody Dunn. But this is how it starts. As I mentioned, decision-making by Owen Doss. I did not like the decision at the end of the half. This is a great decision by Owen. We actually have the now screen called for Chris Allen. We're going to throw the now screen to Chris, but Owen has recognized 3 people over here, and he knows that these guys are not going to be able to block all 3. So Owen makes his own check and gets the ball to Luke Hogan. Does a great job by Owen to get this check done. And that's 100% on the quarterback. QB1, player of the game. 100% on him. This is a great job. As Owen sees that we don't have numbers, so he gets it to Luke on the other side. Excellent job. You see Case and Hodges over there blocking in space. It's a good job. And Luke out of the backfield. You know, Luke is his injury. You don't like to talk about injuries, but I'm going to put it out there. We're going to miss Luke for the next couple weeks with his leg injury moving forward. He did a good job for us in the backfield. And does a good job making this catch and getting up the field. Running the ball hard. Great job. Great job. And this is going to be Luke again. We're going to run the ball out here right into our boundary. A lot of things I can talk about this play. One, it's not a good formation. We're not in a good formation. We don't get it blocked right. As you see, Brody's confused on who to go to. We've got a bunch of people that are really not mating up on who they're supposed to get, except for Cole Tipton. Cole Tipton working hard to get downfield and make a block. Good job. Chris Allen's going to get his crack right there, just enough to make him run around. Good job. And now Luke Hogan turning on the Jets, and here we go. Big gain, 17 yards for number 33. Big first down. And we're off and running here in the second half. This is a big drive. It's the biggest drive of the game. Knew we needed something good to happen. Just to get some momentum. And now we've got some momentum brewing. We're doing well. This is the pass to Case and Hodges, our player of the game. You'll hear him talking about it here in a second. As Owen gets the ball to Case, and number 8 on the slant route. Again, number 8, Case and Hodges, catching the ball over his head. Tough catch, big play, 2nd and 15. Watch it from the tight copy. He's going to get hit early. I mean, he's going to get waylaid right here. What great concentration by Case. And ball's behind him, over his head, with a defender in his rib cage. Great catch, great ball thrown. Owen's excited. Everybody's excited. That's a big play. It's a big play, which sets up this play on 3rd and 5. Actually, it was a 4th down call. It was 4th down. H flat. We're going to get the ball to Brody Dunn in the flat. Getting it out. I thought they had it covered. I did not like it as the play developed and it started going. But Owen gets it to Brody. Now, what gets Brody in the end zone is this guy, number 8, and this guy, number 23. Watch them block in space on this play to get Brody. Oh, great job, Kaysen. Look out, cheerleaders, because Connor Harbins ran one into him. And then Brody makes that one miss. And Brody is in the end zone for 6. I thought Brody was about to throw that ball right there and spike it, but he did not. That's a good job. He's excited, as well he should be. Let's see it again. Oh, great play. Good blocking downfield. go celebrate with Brody. That gets scored to 17-14. That was great. Great job. See it from the tight copy. As Owen delivers the ball to 44, Brody Dunn. Great blocking over here on the side. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, 44, Brody Dunn. 17-14. That's where our scoring is going to end, though. We got to 17-14. I said that we played really well for 2.5 to almost 3 quarters. Fatigue kind of set in on us. Got us to our final score. That was our only last points of the game, and it kind of got away from us at the end, really because of fatigue. I think that we've come a long way as a football team, but we still got a long way to go. But hey, it is a playoff game in our next game. It's a regular season game, but for all intents and purposes, it is a playoff game. Please come out and support our Tigers. Mae Jemison next Thursday at Alabama A&M. And let's have a great time, and let's get this team in the playoffs. Something good to happen to this bunch. Sitting at 5-3 right now. As always, go Tigers, and we'll see you next Thursday night.
Welcome back. This is Your Right to Know, the PG Wright Coach Show, the segment we like to call the Right Picks.
Oh, I don't know, but it's tough to say the right
was-
picks when you come out from what I did this past week.
Well, the first week you nailed it.
I went 3-0.
Right. Well, now you're 500.
Yeah, 3-3. 0 for 3 this week. So hey, congratulations to all the winners. Unfortunately, there can only be one.
Right.
Who was our winner this week?
Miss Ginger Dunn.
Ginger Dunn. Congratulations, Ginger.
Ginger, we're going to get you a $20 gift card from somewhere. We're not really sure yet, but congratulations on that. So, this week,
Hey, get back on the horse.
get back on the horse. We're going to start Auburn -3 at South Carolina.
Yeah, Auburn's going to get it back going again at South Carolina. Auburn -3. Auburn.
That's a good pick. I like that. LSU at Florida. Florida's 13.5 favorite.
LSU's a little down right now.
What happens when you put 37 guys in the draft
Yeah.
in 1 year?
I would agree with you. And Florida's a little down as well, but I like Florida minus the 2 touchdowns, 13.5. Take Florida.
In the swamp. All right, the big game of the week, Georgia at Alabama, -4.5.
I don't care about the defense and what happened at Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin, the Lane train has them going. Alabama minus the 4.5 in Tuscaloosa over Georgia and Kirby Smart.
Guys, y'all
That's
heard it here.
three favorites again. I went 3 dogs last week, lost them all. 3 favorites again. Let's go.
Guys, if y'all think y'all got the right picks, comment on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, whichever one, and we're going to do another $20 gift card next week.
Ginger, double up.
Right? Guys, this is Your Right to Know, the PJ Wright Coaches Show. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Welcome back. This is Your Right to Know, the PJ Wright Coaching Show. These are our players of the week this past week. To my left, QB1, Mr. Owen Doss. Slot receiver, Mr. Cason Hodges. Guys, how y'all doing?
Pretty good, Coach. How about yourself?
Great, wonderful. Cason, you good?
Yes, sir. I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Let's go into that first drive coming out of the half last Thursday. Score was pretty tight. We come out, we need to score right off the bat. What are y'all thoughts on that drive?
Well, we knew what we wanted to accomplish coming out of half. We knew we wanted to have a long drive coming out. So we really stuck with the run game at first. Got a couple of good runs. Then we got in a 3rd and long situation down the other side of the field. We ended up getting 10 yards, I think, on it. Ended up being 4th and 6. Did a little flat route to Brody, and he got in the end zone.
Now, on that drive, you ran a slant route across the middle, right?
Yes, sir.
Went up over 2 guys, come down with the ball.
Yes,
with
sir.
the pass interference.
With the pass interference.
I was just trying to make sure I went up and called it.
Right. You've done an excellent job this year of making some catches.
Thank you.
Good, tough catches that we needed at good times.
Thank you.
Owen, you throwing the ball pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That last drive, what did you see on that touchdown throw to Brody?
That he was the only one open.
The only one open?
He was the only one.
Yeah, the
open.
play was supposed to go to him, so that was about as. I think that was the only run on the field. So
Yeah, I seen about 2-3 guys coming after me, and I was like, "Well, it's either a touchdown or I'm about to die." So
yeah, the
I
rest
gave
of
it
us
off
was
to
just
Brody.
blocking for him.
Well, at least you didn't die.
That's right.
And you got a pancake.
I did.
It was great. It was wonderful.
It's
Really good when you see wide receivers downfield
I
blocking.
was just trying to get Brody in the end zone.
Guys, this is Mr. Owen Doss, Case and Hodges. This is Your Right to Know, the PG Wright Coach Show. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, I'm Heath Haney. I'm the pastor at Lindsay Lane East, and this is my wife Kelly. And we just wanted to extend a personal invitation for you to come and worship with us at Lindsay Lane East. We have 2 services on Sunday, 9 and 10:45. And we invite you to come and worship with us and learn along with us as we figure out what it looks like to follow Jesus in the culture that we're in. And we also have groups and students and kids ministry stuff going on Wednesday nights at 6:30. We'd love for you to come and be with us.
Welcome back. This is Your Right to Know, the PG Wright Coaches Show. Had our 2 players of the week this week, Owen Doss, Case and Hodges.
Those are 2 good ones. I bet they did a good job
They
talking.
did excellent.
Yeah.
We had to tell Kaysen to be quiet.
It
Not
was,
really.
who filled up all the airtime?
Kaysen, of course.
Okay.
Coming up, you said in the beginning we're 4 and 3. Well, actually now we're 5 and 3.
We are. We got. You always want to play,
Right.
But you take a win where you can get it, especially at this point and this late in the season, dealing with things. But Lee did forfeit the game against us this Friday night. They've got COVID concerns, and they forfeited now their last 2. So we pick up a win, and we're now sitting at 5 and 3. We've reached 5 wins, so we know we're going to be above 500 for the regular season. Now, what that means for us is that our next football game is going to be at Jemison, and it's a playoff game. It's a playoff game for us. And the West Limestone game is a non-region game in Week 10, but the Jemison game is a region game, and it's a playoff game. It's one that it's one of those goals that you have going into the season. Yeah, you want to be region champs. You'd love to be region champs. You'd love to host a playoff game. But you beat Jemison, and barring some tiebreaker situations that I don't see, that I have not looked into 100%, but I don't see anything coming up. We'd be traveling in the first week of the playoffs, which is that's dessert. I mean, that's great. That's an award for us.
Right.
You take care of business. You do what you're supposed to do. You can beat Jemison. You get in the playoffs as the 4 seed, and and then it's a crapshoot from there.
Right.
I mean, who knows what happens?
And that game is not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
Correct. Next Thursday.
And it's going to be at Alabama A&M.
Yes. It's at Alabama A&M. It's Thursday night game. Against a very good Jemison team. They're going to pose some issues for us offensively and defensively due to speed and due to what they do on offense. But we now have another week to prepare.
That's right.
So we actually started on Monday getting ready for Jemison. So as far as the kids, coaches, we've been working on them all weekend. So we'll be ready to go.
Guys, we need everybody to show up out at Alabama A&M. We want a real loud, big crowd for these guys.
Let's take over that stadium. I mean, take over Alabama A&M's stadium against May Jemison, and let's outnumber the home team.
Right.
The home team always is supposed to have more people, but let's take it over, because you don't understand, for the boys to get off the bus and see the number of people that are there to support them and the amount of energy that brings into the organization. I can't stress it enough.
Right.
We got to have people there.
Right,
Got to
right.
come.
Get there.
Be
Play
loud,
hard.
be proud. Wear your black and gold, and let's go.
Let's get these boys into the playoffs.
Yes.
Guys, this has been Your Right to Know, the PJ Wright Coaching Show. Next week, we're going to do some highlight videos. We're not going to have a show.
Well, there's not much to talk about.
Right. I mean, we could talk about the league game, but it would be a very quick conversation. But anyway, next week I do a hot video. Guys, we appreciate everything I do. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.